Hi. Hi. Hi, guys.
Oh my God, who is this diva?
Hi.
How do I? There it is. Okay.
So we wanted to try something that we did a couple of like Halloweens ago when our podcast fell close to like either the night before or on Halloween. Well, it's Christmas Eve. So we were like, hey, let's do what we do and let's time travel. Let's go on a guided adventure. Let's get some clarity about Christmas, Yule, pagan stuff, what the Catholic Church stole, where the roots of things came from, what we've been told, and what is the actual truth. Does that about cover it?
Yeah, like what is Christmas? Like where did the name even come from? That's what I want to know. Is everybody down for that?
And like
Perfect. Thank you,
this
Francis.
is we couldn't hear you, so we're gonna just assume yes. Um, we definitely want to do some clean offs and clarity, and we know that people that come into this, they're going to be jumping in whenever they jump in, and feel free to jump in as well and come with us, time travel with us, do the things with us, heal with us, say what you're seeing or feeling or whatever the fuck, and let's figure this shit out together, right?
Group healing. Group clarity.
Okay. Do you want to do clean offs?
Yes. Okay. Is everyone ready? Great. So I'm gonna do the clean-offs just like a normal like class. So Spirit, if it's in the highest good, please infuse all this with clarity. Please activate Kate's Baklava healing to all this, Kat's Deep Hanging Roots healing to all this, and Kate's Sorting Foam healing to all this. And then my own, as in your own, clarities and bring stuff to the surface, healings and workings to all this. And my, as in your house cleanse to all this. And then my, as in your team revamp sweep to all this. Remove all magic and mirages from all this. Please clean off my connection to source and allow/connect me to my true divine source. Please allow me to hear, speak, know, feel, see, channel, and the like the truth with all this. And if you want, you could say for just this, like live or whatever. Please remove all trauma, bias, and agenda from all this, whether from myself or anyone else. All right.
I have been burning up, like heat burning up for the past like 30 minutes. Have you been experiencing anything weird?
Yeah, extreme cold in my hot house.
I'm extremely hot. I'm extremely
Okay.
hot.
I could not get warm. That's so crazy. Okay.
I've been like inferno hot.
All right then.
You just dabbed when you sneezed and it was real great.
Okay. So, what are you like?
So what we
Yule
do is
time?
we say a healing prompt, and then you guys can either repeat it or just tune in to where we go. We open a portal on the timeline, and we jump into that timeline wherever it exists, either on this planet or wherever else, or a dimension or a realm, or it could be ours, it could be childhood, it could be past life, whatever. I am burning up.
Mm.
And then we go and we heal from there. So Kate's thing that she said was, like, what even is Christmas? Like, where did the origins of that name come from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go
I'm
find
like
out.
looking at why you're burning up, and I'm like, are you like the Yule log fire or whatever?
Because I'm very much like it's Christmas Yule. And the stuff I wanted to do, I was like, I don't know if I want to do pagan Yule images or if I wanted to do you and me kind of stuff. And I went with you and me kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
I think
Then why
it's
are
just.
you freezing? Are you snow? Are you winter time?
Oh, do we need to like
Together we
pull
make fire and ice.
fire? Do we need to like pull our stuff back from?
Or just merge with this version of us. Maybe it's because it's like sit around the fire in the snow and tell a story of ye
Yeah.
old. That's what it feels like.
All right. Spirit of Snacks, could please merge me with this version of me, and that means all of y'all are something here too. So merge with that version of you and exchange you information.
And when we say you're there too, you could be a leaf, you could be a tree, you could be a squirrel, you could be a person. There are only 12 Oversouls. You guys, if you're in this live and you're paying attention and you're here, then you are part of it as well.
And then activate the Intense Energy Vampire Cleanse series to all this. Because if I wanted to pull my stuff back, then it got
corrupted.
whatever.
Yes. Corrupted.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm not as hot. I mean, I'm still warm, but...
Now there's ornaments all over the snow everywhere.
Are you logs
like
also?
Exploded. I think whatever this was exploded.
Okay. Alright. So, now that that's over with... Are you still looking at everything exploded?
Yes, because I'm like...
I think we're blowing up the bullshit of Christmas. I think that's what that is. I think it's just exploding it. It's like sit by the fire and tell us a tale. Like I thought we were going to a place on Earth's timeline, but it's very much a like setting, a scene, a scenario. You know what I mean?
Yes, I don't think anything happened here. I think they just picked a day for Christmas, like... Just saying. Because we could go to like the most impactful point of why, or
well, we're probably going to go to like religious stuff is what I think, but with bias removed, maybe not.
Please take me to why December 25th was picked in the first place.
Oh, we're going somewhere.
I instantly got Asian culture, and I don't know what that means.
I'm looking up at like a tall, it's like wooden, it's like a wooden beam on the wall and there's symbols drawn on it. It's not necessarily, I was like, what is this, a calendar? Not necessarily. A totem pole? No. It's like a flat wood thing, so you saying Asian culture makes sense to me.
Like a rune.
Not, a rune? I thought it was just like letters, carvings.
Yeah, a rune. Oh wait, not like Nordic rune, like a wall of
symbols, of
magic,
sigils
that has magic in it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I guess that was a video game lore, that was a video game term.
You're definitely more into the logistics of all the historical. Magical words. I'm just like, there's some symbols on a wall here. It's on some wood planks.
Looks good to me. I'm looking up like Asian culture.
I wanted to have my other device so I could look stuff up too, but I let Casey Ray borrow it, so I must not have needed it. I'm just staring at this wall. The top one. I'm staring at the top one.
Please activate the wall.
Okay, it's moving. I don't have to look at it anymore. Now I'm looking at the floor. It's like the top letter symbol, whatever that was, activated, and then it went down, and now it's all over the floor, and the floor is lit up like the computer chips. With the like... Not just the square, but like the square spirally thingy computer chips on the floor.
Okay.
Circuitry. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Oh, we're just inside. Are we just inside the holiday sector of the computer, of the source computer?
Okay. That makes sense. But I want to know why. Okay. I'm trying to figure out at least what is in Asian culture December 25th. What was that?
Oh, I feel like we're inside a computer system inside, like, I know that's what you're getting and that's what you're looking up, but I think it's just a hodgepodge of a bunch of different cultures, like, inside this computer, this sector. I think the Asian thing is where it needed to start.
And then it would lead us to this.
I think so, but you're still staring up at it. And I'm looking down at the ground.
Yes. At the lanterns.
Chris 305 says, well, I don't know about Asian, but the Jubilee Catholic, year, which is inspired by Judaism, was started today. It's every 25 years for the Catholics. Oh. Huh. Well, 25 then would have a meaning.
Okay.
But it's really weird because it's very, like you said, video game. Like, it's very, this is wood, and then it's circuitry. It went from Asian, like, the best way I can describe it is like the restaurant in Kill Bill. Like, very,
Okay.
and then,
Japanese, isn't it? Like the wood.
yes.
The pretty wood.
Yes, with the grains in it and stuff, and the dark, like, burnt in, and then it went to, like, cyberpunk on the ground.
Okay. But put all this, Spirit of Science, could we put all this back to its balanced divine working order?
I think the floor is electrocuting me. It's, like, making my foot itch.
Oh. Please activate this sector's divine grounding straps in all directions. Update and upgrade this.
I don't think it's been I don't think it's been activated in a while. I think, like, instead of going to before, like, where it was, I think we went and, because you said activate it. The other day I was helping someone with their transmutation station, and they had a piece of their transmutation station that was literally, like, brand new in box kind of feeling, like plastic wrap, but old part. Like if you were to pick it up at, like, Goodwill or something, or the flea market, where it's brand new, never used, but in plastic. And I was like, that's so fucking weird, but I guess it was a new version of them. It made sense. We got it hooked up and situated, but that's what this feels like. It feels like a brand new place that's never been activated. That's old as fuck.
Even after the updates and upgrades?
Wait. No, like when we went here,
Oh, okay.
it felt old as fuck.
Okay.
Like it hadn't been activated in a while.
Okay. It looks a lot flatter now. Like, beforehand it was really intricate with the wood and the wood grain and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm just in a regular, boring room now.
Okay. If this needs to be collapsed, then Spirit of Its Nice could collapse this.
So we went looking for, like, why December 25th? Like, where did that even start? And that's where it took us. Is confusing to me. Like, I don't understand why. The Vatican opening St. Paul's tomb and allegedly Lucifer as well, whatever that means. Nope, we made sure that they can't open anything that they're not supposed to. We locked all those portals down.
So I guess because we went into the reasoning behind why December 25th, and it's just like, it's bullshit. It's like, oh, this reason and this reason, and maybe this reason, maybe this reason. And it's like, it looks like it was all an elaborate
why such a lore? Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, you say, you know, whatever holiday is on this day, and we're just like, cool, sounds good. Like, February 14th doesn't have lore. It might, but we don't fucking celebrate it. So why so much lore? Do we need to look at the most impactful point we can heal about that?
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Spirit of Its Nice, could please take us to the most impactful point that we can heal about what, just lore in general, or lore about this?
Lore about this.
Okay. Most impactful point we can heal about lore about this. Making me nauseous.
I'm real nervous and real anxious and looking around me. What's the way to describe this? Someone who is doing something they're not supposed to do and they're afraid they're going to get caught.
This feels like sewage, which makes sense as to why I'm really nauseous. I don't get nauseous, but I'm like up to my eyeballs in it. Okay.
Are we in England?
Oh. Can we go back to before this happened?
I didn't get that we were necessarily anywhere. I was just asking.
Oh. I don't know. It just, we're in underground whatever, and it does look like England because they have those giant, like, built-up sewage canals.
Yeah.
That are super elaborate.
Whoever I was down here doing something that I was afraid to get caught doing. But I don't know if it was me or if I was feeling someone else. I'm just going to merge in with this version of me and see. Spirit, if it's in my hands, could please merge me with this version of me? Yeah, it's me.
I was drowning.
Are we hiding? Were you drowning in sewage? Yeah, we're underneath.
And it was up to my eyeballs, but now it's before it happened, and now it's like normal level, but we're still like looking up at. Did they try to flood the tunnels? So all of us
we went down there, and so all what could get out?
All of us couldn't get out. It looks like there's people with us.
Probably the people in here, whether they're actively in it or not. Guys, merge with this version of you. Say, if it's in my highest good, please merge me with this version of me. Okay, well, I don't like being in fear. I don't like being in a tunnel. I don't like being wherever the fuck that I feel like I'm, like, scared of anybody or that there's an us versus them or a bad guy. I don't like that shit. So, earliest point we can heal about this?
Yeah, okay. Spirit of Science, please take us to the earliest point that we can heal about this. Meeting dinner, or what would be perceived as dinner. Meeting food on a wood table.
I'm, like, just deep in thought, like looking at the, like, oh, it's nice ceilings. Oh, I'm at someone's house. Am I at your house?
Oh, okay. That makes sense, because I'm just, like, casual as fuck. Lean back in a chair.
I'm talking, and I'm just like, oh, yeah, like looking at the woodwork.
Yeah, everything's wooden. We're at a wooden table. I'm in a wooden chair. Merge me with this version of me, exchange me information.
It's making me smile. I'm just like, oh.
Is this like a housewarming thing? Like, and then you see that? That's,
I think it's just the first time I've been there.
Huh.
Which is odd, so we probably need to do friendship healings earlier.
Okay. Spirit of Science will be activated.
Looking in the fire, looking up. There's more people at your house. Bright lights, fountain was clogged, Rome's biggest investments.
And the relationship healings to all this conducive.
Oh, okay, now I can look at you and talk to you. I have food too.
Okay. Push all this forward, ripple it outwards, and the perfect right now partner healings and stuff like that to the earliest one I can. Push all that forward, ripple it outwards, speed it up.
Kiyomi's there too with food.
Oh, hey.
Okay, what do we need? That was a crazy sound. What do we need to do? It was interesting.
Oh, I was like, that?
Yes, but it was like,
Because I think we're at the Majesty's house is what I got. I don't know who that is. But it's like, why are we here? We're at a dinner party. Like,
we are not dressed for a dinner party.
No. We're dressed like casual.
Regular Joe Schmo. Like that linen kind of shirt with the ties right here kind of things. And the pants that have the drawstring. They're kind of like burlap. Which is not a really great material to make pants out of. We should probably do something about that. But anyway.
Okay. Spirit of Science, could please do the clothing healing to all that and to the earliest point we can to all that. Okay, speed that up.
Why are we in this fucking castle?
Why are we here? We got invited. Oh.
But where'd everybody else? There were people sitting with us at your house eating. And now we're
Uh-huh.
at the castle. I don't feel anybody but you and me here. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Food makes you feel nauseous. Don't eat it then.
Um, Spirit of
Should we
Smash did.
bring everybody in with us to the castle?
Where did
Because
y'all
when we
even
went,
know?
because when we went in, we were down underneath with everybody escaping with the sewage, and now we're beforehand. And I think we need to bust it wide open, wherever the fuck this is.
This is
A
the
story of a
castle.
girl who cried a river and drowned. Oh,
Come
okay.
on.
Well, they tried to flood the sewage,
Mm.
so it's a story of a girl.
Are y'all coming?
Hey guys, come with us. We're going to the castle. I mean, we're already here, but energetically.
I opened the doors and I let down the gate. I don't know why we didn't do this before. Oh, there were people
I think we
there.
were being respectful, and we didn't know what was up.
Mm. Okay.
And now we know what's up, and we're like, fuck this, we're storming the castle. But we're not storming it with, like, weapons. It's more like a, hey!
We're here, guys. I heard things and stuff were going on, and I just want to let you know, you don't have to reach out to us. We're right here. Yes. Freedom of Smash, could please collapse all dead timelines and all dead versions of me? Jesus.
We actually have a guided adventure on Tartaria and what really happened there, and we absolutely went to go look to see structured berries under England and stuff. We didn't find any. We didn't find any. We were dead expecting it too, you know? And went in there, that's not what was there at all. We have that whole, like, it's an hour long saved. I was baffled from it. I swore we were going to find all sorts of shit like that, and there was not. And then this time we were in sewage system. It was like basic sewage system. So.
Just that they want you to believe that we're very disconnected from our past, but we're not. Okay, I just had to say that. Okay.
Also, like when I just merged in with the version and I was at Kate's house there, and it was my first time there, I was still very much me. I was like, oh, cool, looking at the wood, looking at the thing. Very much the same. We are not very different throughout timelines.
I'm almost always autistic.
Yeah, or either hypersexual or asexual. She is. It's really funny. Anyway.
Okay.
All right, I feel like everybody's with us.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, who do we need to talk to around here?
I talked to whoever was in a chair, and I said that you don't have to come to us. Like, we're right here. And then they were like, oh. And it was surprise face, and then that was it.
Rose says, it's giving Great Gatsby vibes. Everyone is just chilling everywhere outside and in, not forced. Yeah, everybody's just hanging out like a party at Prince's house.
Okay, so is this kind of like we're here now. Like this is Spirit of Smash, could please activate the out of the Barbie box healing to all this?
Yeah, like we're not your toy. We are people.
To the earliest point that I can activate that to hear.
But what does this have to do with Christmas? What does that have to do with...
It seemed like some kind of hierarchy still.
Well, yeah, like, okay, so I guess we went to look at... It's difficult to follow the trail sometimes. We went to look at the lore of why they made a big deal, like a backstory for December 25th. And that's when we went into the sewage thing.
It seemed like there was going to be a great battle. So I'm looking throughout the timelines of
There's
before
not
we
now.
did the healings. And it looks like it was like a great battle of the peasants and the royalty. They made it like self-righteous. Like good always wins.
Gross.
Yep. Is anybody else like seeing that?
We're just hanging out at the castle. I know all I can go on is like, I know we were in the sewage system and we were like trying to be quiet. I felt like I was doing something I shouldn't be doing, because I was hiding and I was scurrying away. There were people on horses, the knights, or, whatever, the police system back then. And we were hiding from them, and you and I are like, fuck that. And then we went up, and then before that, and then we went to your house thing, and then we had to know each other better. And then we went to the next part we could heal, and then we were at this castle, and then we brought everybody with us in the castle. Kiyomi says, when you did the Barbie out of the box healing, I felt more human and authentic. Good. Chris says, why not heal the past that's hidden in the Vatican archives? We have. What an odd thing to say. You could always paint the roses red. What an odd thing to say.
I don't know why I feel like asleep and hiding. A light popped up and I ended up in the castle.
You can go right now. Like, you can go on your own to anywhere that you want to go. You can say, take me to the Vatican, the catacombs, wherever. And then what do I need to do there? Nothing is locked. Nothing is locked. No one's going to hurt you. Everything is open. We've been everywhere.
We've been busy.
We've been everywhere. I mean, we probably unlocked quite a few of them, but, like, you guys have too. You're just not necessarily aware of it sometimes. But if you go in, even if you ask, take me to the part of the Vatican that I've been before, you're going to go right in because you've been there before. We just want you guys to, like, click into it because it's, have more of an active role instead of just your soul having an active role.
Somebody's playing the piano now, and it's on the top left floor. And I know castles used to have piping systems all throughout them, so everyone in the house could hear who was playing, because they were fucking bougie like that.
Are they trying to impress you or something?
For what? I'm like trying to find whoever's playing piano. I'm like, come here. Come here.
Go to them.
I don't know where they are.
Take me to the person that's playing the piano.
Person that plays the piano! Okay. It feels very much...
We're like, hey, you can go anywhere in the world. And she's like, I don't know how to get to the piano player.
Where's the piano? Because I'm sitting there and I'm like, I cannot find piano player. I can hear them because they're everywhere in the house. Okay, what do you want? They're like, I was trying to find everyone in the house. You're playing piano.
I am not where she is. I'm down here. So I'm like, I'm just waiting to hear back, I guess.
I'm like, what is the point?
We're staying here an awfully long time. Let's ask for the next most impactful point.
Okay. Do all the 3 of signs can activate the rest of the healings and workings that need to be done here conducive. Okay. Alright, what is the next most impactful point that we can heal about Christmas, Yule, whatever this is?
Or the lore, or whatever the fuck. The separation, the whatever. I didn't go anywhere.
I got hyper-focused on flowers growing on the ground.
What does that mean? I'm burning up still.
Was like trauma seeds? Spirit of Knights could please uproot and transmute all trauma seeds associated with all this.
It's lifting.
Implanted wherever the fuck. Conducive. And speed that up. Push that forward, ripple it outwards.
Ow. Alright, let's... What do we need to look at? Anything we need to dismantle about any of this?
Okay. Take us to the most impactful point of dismantling, or what we need to dismantle about all this?
Yeah, dismantling's not really the correct word. I don't know how to... Is there anything that needs to be collapsed? Is there any mirages here? Is there anything being used, like, that isn't somebody else? Like, I don't fucking know. I don't know where to go.
Okay. Spirit of its nice good, please take me to the most impactful point that we can heal about this, then.
I went somewhere with that.
It's the decor. It's the decor. It's the... What? Break all contracts with the decor and it, like, keeping people trapped, I get. Like...
Okay, so when I think of decor, when you said that, I thought of how people have I was thinking about this the other day, but it came up again, full fucking attics or full fucking basements. Like if this was a computer game or like a coloring book, you would absolutely put a bed up there or a dresser up there. You would use all of us would use every motherfucking room of this house.
My autistic father did.
What?
My autistic father did. He used the attic and made a closet out of it.
Right, like a closet or an office or whatever, because that makes sense. Why would you have, when real estate is so valuable for storage for fucking Christmas stuff, and the people who store Christmas stuff, yes, and the people who do, they buy more every year and not on sale.
Like,
and
when
it's not that they throw it away. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, Halloween decor has, like, become almost more than Christmas. Also, like, not as many people own their homes anymore. And we, like, the effort of I used to decorate, but the effort of decorating, it's not worth my time, energy, or money to do so. I put up a tree. And I know my kids want, like, that experience. I don't want to take the magical, even though they're magic. Like, I don't want to take that away. So, yeah, we'll do, like, the gingerbread house thing. Or, like, tonight we're going to go somewhere. But I'm not spending buku bucks on that kind of shit. And this isn't even about Christmas shopping. This is about that shit.
Well, I feel like it's in an effort to impress people when people do that. Because why would you go through such lengths?
Right. And no one's impressed anymore. Like, okay, just asking, just because I might be out of touch, how many of you that are in here, there's about 25 in here, went driving around to see the Christmas lights this year? Literally can't enjoy holidays because of the stuff with family. It's so crowded. Wit did. Kiyomi didn't.
Okay.
Chris 305 did not. Tracy did not.
Regentina said yes. Whom the hell, yes.
Hella Void said no. Jesse said no. Rose said no. Wanted to do it, but too busy. So we're going to walk around a park with lights. But we didn't drive around. And Kate fucking loves Christmas lights. She loves that shit. She loves holidays. But we didn't really do any holiday things. Literally only think about how much I was thinking about their electric bill too. It's like, what a way to show people that you don't give a fuck about your electric bill.
I think the same thing about people with pools that don't use their pools. Their water bills, their electricity bill, and their water bill.
It's a lot of money to have a pool, but I still would like to have a pool. But I know my kids would use it, but if you have a pool, you don't use it.
Right. And same with hot tubs.
I like hot tubs too.
Oh, me too.
I don't have any.
It's the ones that don't use them. It's for aesthetics, is what I'm saying. The ones who do it for other people.
Who in the hell said I took the kids and the pets to see the lights? Yeah. I mean, like, if they're into it, yeah, absolutely. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Just curious. How many of you decorated the outside of your houses with lights, or the inside of your houses or homes this year? Or your car or anything like that? Did you guys decorate your stuff? You did the inside of the chimney? Oh, like inside on the chimney? Nothing? Nope. Can't in an apartment? No. Long Pumpkin said bare minimum. Angelina said not at all. River said yes, the balcony. That makes sense. 9 foot tree inside. Damn! Was it like a live, like, well, it's not live, an actual tree or a fake tree?
Yeah, I feel like any decorating I do is purely for, oh my god, it's so cute. Like
Frozen Queen said they did years ago. They just have to turn them on.
Hell yeah. That's the way to do it.
Well, Ben was talking about, like, possibly doing it outside or whatever, and he goes, but if we do that, you're just going to leave them up all year. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm not going to. I'm not gonna fucking take it apart or put it
But
up.
why not? It's
Just
like
Christmas lights inside. Pre-lit
it's so
9-foot
cute.
tree gang. I have the Christmas tree that's from like the 1960s that we put up. And like my kids have their ornaments that represent them of that year. They would love the house to be decorated, but like maybe after we heal this, people can do that again. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know.
Most impactful point we can heal about decorating, because it was in the ornaments. It was like in the decor, like the grossness.
Well, it was trying to one up. It wasn't logistically like, especially if people were going to someone else's house for the holidays and people weren't having people over to their house or any of that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with leaving up the lights at all.
I think that's the way to do it. Honestly, I mean, it's like,
Yeah. It's like if you're going to decorate for outside. Kate has pillows that are fall pillows that are at her house, like out all the time. She just really likes them and the look of them with her house.
They're so cute. And pumpkins. And they stay out all year. So what? Most impactful point. Spirit of Tonight's going to be the most impactful point that we can heal about decor. What?
Happy said, I literally paid a girl $50 to decorate it.
Hell
Nice. Yeah. Because energy and time. It's worth money. You like the lights inside and turning off all the others because it's colorful? Yes, it is. It's so pretty. But everybody has these kind of things now too, so the magic of that's kind of like not as much anymore also. Where did you go, Kate? I was in the comments.
A showroom. I was looking at everybody's everybody's looking at everybody's piece. So it is. It's like a look at what I have. Look at what I have.
So we were watching The Grinch today, and there's the thing where the chick is bringing every light out in her house to compete with her neighbor, and then her neighbor comes out with the fucking thing and is like shoots lights everywhere, and it's like never can. You can try to compete with my last year me, but not with my new one.
Okay. What do we need to heal about this? It's almost like everybody's is unique. Everybody's is what it is. So
if they could decorate for themselves, that's basic. Instead of trying to decorate for others, if we could somehow switch that around without intruding on anybody else's energy or whatever the fuck, kind of like there's a dial.
Know you.
I was about to say, can you do know you, but like opposite?
Yeah. And it made everybody turn inwards.
Yeah, know me. What do you like? What do you want to do? What are the people in your house? Yeah, decorate for your inner child. Right on.
So everybody here now.
Rose says, with decor, all I see is gold containers with ashes of past loved ones holding on to tradition. Oh. Yeah, we'll make tradition your own. So know you / know me to traditions. Anything about turning that competitive energy into tending to our shared community spaces.
Yeah, that's what this is doing. That's what it happened here. Everybody turned towards their own table.
And the people that they care about. So if that's community, great. And if it's not community, then it'll be like the people who care about their community spaces, the other people that care about the community spaces will find each other. Because like, I care about community spaces for you, but I don't use them really. So I don't care about them for me. So energy wise, I wish you like, enjoy yourself. But me, I'm good. No thanks. It doesn't have to be stressful, happy.
Ripple it outwards and figure secure this down conducive. Speed this up. Wait, why? Stressful for everybody else? You feel like you have to plan for everybody else?
I had zero stress this year. Did you have any stress? Holiday stress?
No.
Sometimes when we're driving around during the holidays, the past couple of years, we've felt collective stress, but even this time I didn't feel it.
It was pretty calm. Everybody's like, yeah, I choose sanity. A lot of people have chosen sanity this year.
You got stressed too? What stressed you guys out?
Was
Because
it traffic? That's
was
weird to
there
say.
like a time limit thing that you got stressed out about? Gifts are always stressful for you? Why? The only thing your store and your family, well, yeah, with the store. Why your family though? I would think that your kids would know, from knowing you, the little that I know you, but from knowing you, I would think that your kids would know exactly what they want. Like have like an Amazon wish list, and if you don't do Amazon, you could still take an Amazon wish list and find it locally, or like a Pinterest board. What if we healed to make it not stressful for us? We don't do
Um,
extended family stuff. We don't pay
mhm.
attention to any of that. Um,
Expectations, none.
Expectations. We communicate as a group. Like, are we
Hmm.
going to do gifts for each other, or are we going to do an event? We did an event. We were going to do two. We ended up just doing one. And Kate was like, hey, I'm still getting, I want to buy an actual gift. And it's like, oh, you could, if you want to for, my kids, if you're getting a ding to do it, but not for me or Ben, because we decided as our little friend group that we were going to just do like split everything for, the
An event.
travel thing.
Hmm.
We don't decorate a lot. We kind of like, hey, do you guys want, like, we weren't like, what's going on for Christmas? What do we need to do? It was like, hey, there's this thing. Remember that park we went to last year? You guys want to do that again after the podcast? Oh, that sounds good. So, like, what else did we heal? We don't do
Um,
holiday meal stress.
yeah, it's kind of like I mean, gumbo? Do we want to do pumpkin themed? Then it's just kind of like, mm.
You find it physically taxing. Why do you find it physically taxing, though? What about it is different than every regular day?
Because it seems like you're uplifting everyone else. That's probably why your leg
Are
hurts.
you trying to keep, like, the magic of Christmas alive? Can you guys release the soul contracts with having to keep the magic of Christmas alive that are no longer in your highest good?
Can you drop the load too? She said.
Yeah, drop a load.
It's or neutralize it at least. You don't have to drop it, but like neutralize it and
Emotional stress, why? Can you
because you're
release soul?
performing.
Can you release soul contracts with having to transmute and move energy forward for everyone that's no longer in your highest good?
Oh, and we don't like lie about like Elf on the Shelf or like Santa.
Yeah, we don't
That
do that.
relieves a
It's
lot of
not that I
stress.
say whether something is true or false or anything like that. It's just like, oh, our house doesn't do that. That's all I say. Oh, our house doesn't do that. So there's still like my 6-year-old is still like wants there to be that whole magic of that. It's still there. It's just there's no like
Guilt and
performative
shame.
anything. It's just, oh, we don't do that. Like even Tooth Fairy, it's like we don't do Tooth Fairy at our house. The 16-year-old collects the teeth. So
They it's like they find what works for them, we find what works for us, we come together and we do it as like a community group.
I'm so much in a non-stress thing that I'm like, why would you guys want to stress? Why would you want to? Connected to finances and spending on gifts for everyone? Why? Your stress went way down after you quit going to other people's houses. Yeah, that was our first big step. This is the first year, no stress. That's awesome. Tracy said, I hate this time of year. To be honest, there's just so much.
So much what?
Our day today is no different than any other Tuesday, except all my kids were home, and we watched some movies together, and then I asked them what they wanted for lunch, and we have a Sonic that's like 30 minutes away. We don't have one close to us, and my kids haven't had that in a long time, and so we all piled in the car, and we went and we got Sonic, and then we're gonna get off this live, and then we're gonna go walk around a park.
A lot of people at work were stressed and wanted me to do extra things because they were stressed, and I just didn't. It's like tomorrow is no different. Planes are still airplanes, even on Christmas.
The reason that we're just like, why are you like that, is because, like, we know why, you know? Like, we know that you guys are carrying the, you know, expectations, the traditions, the saving money, the stressing about what to give people and stuff. We're letting you know that we don't anymore, and everybody's happy.
Still happy.
Even more happy. Kids are happy. We're happy. Like,
ultimately, I do it to myself. I want it all to be perfect, because happy, and it will be even more perfect when you don't. Even more, if you can even imagine that,
it's
more
so
perfect.
Nice. It's so nice. Like, we schedule, like, it's just like, oh, do we want to do our podcast on Christmas Eve? Yeah, sure, why not? What else are we doing? My schedule's open tomorrow. We've got a class tomorrow night. Like, what? It's a regular day.
Tracy said if I could, oh, good.
Go ahead.
If I could not have my parents at Xmas, there would be no stress. LOL, you don't have to.
Why do you have them? Why do you have them?
You know what? My favorite thing, one of my favorite things about, like, when I first started working night shift was that, at holidays, I just couldn't attend them. I worked. And then, like, once I did that, once I, like, had to do it or whatever, because, like, it was my schedule, it was like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Obligation to whom? Why don't you release that and just have obligation to self? Or transmute it, or switch it to obligation to self and see what happens. If you genuinely do what you want to do, genuinely, and don't be afraid if you're, you know, gonna offend somebody or what, because if they're gonna be offended by you taking care of you, guess what? They're gonna be offended no matter fucking what. So either you're gonna stress and they're gonna be offended, or you're gonna take care of yourself and they're gonna be offended. You got sick last couple years, and now I'm so happy I broke out of the cycle of showing up. Tracy, if you're stressing, that means that you put so much into this holiday. When's the last time someone's put that into the holiday for you? Or for a Monday for you? Or a Wednesday? Or Saturday? Okay, well, why don't you take care of you one time? And if you don't want to try it on Christmas, that's fine. Like, you've already put a lot of time and effort and energy into it. You don't want it to get wasted or whatever. But, like, try taking care of you on, plan ahead. Like, maybe the next bigger holiday that's coming up that they would normally come over, just try, I'm not saying don't talk to them at all. I'm just saying don't hostess. One time and see how it goes. It'll be energetically nervous, not stressed, just anxiety ridden. And you'll feel them pulling at you, and you'll feel their hate daggers and their confusion and their disappointment. You will. You'll feel it. But it doesn't hurt nearly as much as the stress of the obligation. I've been there. This is what, how many years now that we've done this?
3, right?
I think so. Going on, either that.
Or this is the 3rd year.
I think you can, you're more than welcome always to, book a session or whatever, but literally, yeah, you can. I know it's layered, I know it's deep, but if you go to asked to release like all the contracts, the bartering slips, the bill of sales, the hooks, let's do that. If it's in my highest good, actually, let's call future healed version of me that is not stressed out in the holidays. If it's in my highest good, come release, pull back, undo anything connected to obligations, tradition, or the like around holidays that I need to get rid of to get me to where you are. Speed that up. Secret secure that down. You know how sometimes things are so tangled up that you can't move forward, you can't get out of it, you can't see it because it's so tangled up? So basically what you just did, any of you who did it, is releasing, first of all, asking future healed version of you that is no longer stressed means that you got out of it. There is an end in sight. They were able to come to you now. And then releasing all of that stuff makes it to where you can actually move and wiggle and feel what it feels like to be a little less tense and go, oh my God, this actually is. Do you guys remember when, like those of you who had to go home during quarantine, like if you weren't an essential worker or if you weren't already working from home, do you remember when they told you it was time to go back to the office or something and you were like, I'm not fucking going back to that. I'm not fucking wearing that outfit again. I'm not. Having that release brings a lot of clarity of what you're willing to do anymore and what's right for you.
Your eye sockets release pressure, Rose? That makes sense. A lot of buildup.
And by no means are we saying be an asshole or be a dick or be like, no, I'm not fucking coming to your thing or whatever, because that would be stressful and that would be tension and that would be like, that would feel horrible. They don't appreciate your stress, I promise. There's no medals for it. Yeah, I came from a family that was like gave me energetic gold stars for what I could do for them. I did. It's really nice to not. And also by releasing yourself from that, like I actually found, I wasn't worried about being alone. So if that's one of the things that you are, but I found people that I could vibe with, that I could chill with.
I just realized that in a different way, on the other side of that, mine gave me energetic gold stars too, but I didn't like them. And so I ended up not liking compliments or anything like that as I got older. Huh, I just put those pieces together. That makes sense.
Well, we went on a time travel thing, and then we also looked at some future stuff, and it felt really good. So we're going to do some closings or close-ups. You guys ready? I know logically you know all the things, but you don't know how to get to a place where you can enjoy it.
Implement
you just experience, say, please integrate this into my existence. There we go.
Push it forward, ripple it outward. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Spirit of it's in the highest good. Please activate the close-up / sign-offs to all this. The calibration healings to all this. The alignment healings to all this. The merging healings to all this. The timeline healings to all this. The timeline sew-up healings to all this. Please close the book on all dead timelines and all dead versions of me. The burnout healings to all this. The blowout healings to all this. The sensory overload healings to all this. The brain aneurysm healings to all this. the ripple healings to all this. Activate all of my divine grounding straps in all directions. Speed this up. Copy and paste all of this to all forms and versions of me that need it. Throughout time, space, spaces in between, all dimensions and forms, up, down, left, right, side to side, front to back, conducive to what they each need, to the residual, to the thing down, flip and reverse it, into all 4 quadrants. Speed this up. Secret secure this down. Conducive. And then, Spirit, if it's in the highest good, please undo anything and everything that was done here. That was not done in the highest good or not supposed to be done. So dumb, it's so good. Alright.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid. So dumb. Oh my god. Who the hell's like, you have something in your beard?
Where?
Thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
And don't forget to disconnect. That was really cool.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.